What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Time. I'm Rob.
I'm Bryce.
And I'm Zuff.
And today we are back with episode 4 of season 3 of Peaky Blinders. Last episode was a crazy one for Tommy. Found out that Grace did pass away and he just spiraled out of control. I mean, he didn't really show it that well or that much until he had the Italian guy alone in a room, but I don't like seeing Tommy like this. I mean, obviously he's going to be grieving, but just the lack of remorse and like care that he has for the people around him right now, I don't like seeing it, and I felt really bad for both John and Arthur last episode.
Tommy paid a visit to that to all of our enemies, it feels like, but maybe Tatiana and her mother, the Grand Duchess, the Duchess and the Grand Duchess, they could maybe be on our side after Tommy wrote down that he has secrets, and they sort of went behind the priest's back, and now Tommy wants permission to kill the priest. So I hope that happens. He's obviously, that feels like sort of the person who's taking Campbell's spot. Not as bad as Campbell, but it feels like he's the one I want to see die now, and I hope that Tommy gets the permission to do so.
Yeah, Arthur is going to be a father, which I'm very excited to see. I feel like he'll be a great father. Pretty quick timing because Tommy just became a father too. We get to see his little boy Charles a little bit, and you know, he's trying his best to be a good dad, but with everything going on, it's probably very tough for him. But yeah, Arthur and Johnny Boy did kind of check Tommy there when he was doing the whole like torture thing he was going to do to the old man, and kind of just ended it. I think it is about time for them to step up to Tommy, especially in this time, because if no one's going to check him like they hardly have this show at this time in his life, I feel like things would go bad so quickly because he just has revenge on his mind. So I'm glad they're there in his life, but at the same time, there was also that scene with Michael where they were like making him point a gun at their heads and shit, and it's like, okay, how good of an influence really are they? Because Michael's been good this whole time, like honestly way better than I thought he was gonna do, like just doing the numbers, you know, sticking to business, and now they're letting him feel what it feels like to have a loaded gun pointed at a man's head, and he seemed to like it, and he stood up to his mom. So I feel like they're helping Tommy on one hand, but then also kind of leading Michael down the wrong path on the other hand.
Alright guys, well that is pretty much it. Before we do get into this episode, if you have been liking all the Peaky Blinders reactions, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in our description as well. We have our Patreon, Discord, all of our social medias, our second channel, and our P.O. Box. Make sure to check all of those out. And with all that being said, we're going to get right into the episode. Peaky Blinders, Season 3, Episode 4. Let's go. Dum, bum.
I got my red right hand with the man of the fan.
How about you listen for the lyrics once?
I always do.
I like making up my own.
I always do a new one every time.
Nope, it's the same one.
What?
With the man in the stand.
I always switch it up. I said with the man of the fan this episode.
Good Friday.
Is that an elk?
This letter says her dad's dead.
Damn.
Fuck him. He was an asshole.
Probably hurts Arthur though.
The stag is to remember him. We eat, and then we forget him. Now I need to forgive him, agreed?
Agreed.
Yeah, he was not a good man. But we can have this moment.
You can name your new baby after him if you like. No.
John's having a baby.
So his name dies. It's been in the family for a long time, but now it's gone. Right, that's done. Fuck him.
Would that not be a little strange if Johnny Boy named his son Arthur?
Maybe.
Arthur, here's your Uncle Arthur.
I wanted to say this out here, because I don't trust the maids in the house. There's gonna be a robbery.
Uh-oh.
The big one.
He's gambling on this one.
I wish to confess.
There's no confessional today.
The name Shelby.
No, special treatment.
Is Paul drunk? Like she's moving.
Kind of fell into there.
Yeah.
Voice calls me Paul.
You hear a voice. What does the voice say?
Murderer.
Guilty conscience.
Why murderer?
I mean, she technically
she
is one.
She killed Campbell.
Yeah.
And are you the murderer?
If you're talking about the law, then
Yes.
Are you saying you want to confess to a murder?
No.
Are they like allowed to not say anything to the police?
No idea.
I'm pretty sure with like therapists and stuff, they have to tell someone if you confess to a crime.
No, there is another life to be taken.
If there is a voice telling you to take a life, you must ignore it.
The voices tell me.
Another life to be taken? Is she talking about him?
Does this way of excusing a murder still work?
If the life that is going to be taken is a consecrated man, is a man of the cloth, is a holy man.
What?
The priest.
Forgot the combination.
24-8-22.
How do you know the paper cash combination?
Tommy talks in his sleep. And actually, I am sleeping with Tommy, okay? Now and then. Except we don't sleep, it's hard to sleep in over a desk, isn't it?
Damn.
All right.
All right, Tommy.
I made a promise to Charles's mother.
I also made a promise to Linda.
Why not?
The night business has got to stop.
Last job.
Apparently, all the female factory workers in the city are joining the protest in sympathy and will walk out of their places of work at 9 a.m. to march on the bull ring.
Bastards down there shooting deer. Me 5 months ago sat here like a pudding.
Take the day off, ladies. Fuck it.
I'm
Fuck
not
it.
in the mood today. Let's go to the bull ring.
The Lady Lucky style.
They're freaking doing their own thing today. Thanks, Linda.
No business today, boys.
Oh, yeah.
The Peaky walk.
I killed a stag today, and it hurt me to do it. But I treated it with respect. And the spare meat will go to poor people. It will grieve me far less to put a bullet in the police face.
Nice.
As it should.
I told you a part of the deal, is that true?
Brothers gave sisters, aunts gave uncles, fathers gave daughters and servants. It was my aunt's idea that I came along.
They're just throwing her at him.
Tommy, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I just found a garrison, right? I just spoke to Billy. He says Polly, Esme and Lizzie have gone on fucking strike.
Yes, that's hilarious.
They've gone on fucking strike. Half of Birmingham's out. Like the female half. They're all out. Every single one of
The
them.
female off.
See, Good Friday is one of our best days for takings. The races are all fixed. It's like picking apples off the lowest branches. Hey, John?
Yes.
His whole demeanor changed.
Was Linda with them?
Yeah.
And it was Linda's idea. Linda's a smart woman.
Tommy. Calling Linda out.
John, there's a Bentley on the drive outside. I want you to go out and put a nail in its tire.
What?
The lady will have to spend the night. Then I want you and the boys to all go home.
What are you gonna do?
You want to put a nail?
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Why do you need to put a nail in the tire?
I want it so neither of us can change our minds.
Tommy.
Tommy loves women.
Yeah, he does.
He loves women. He
And
just
they
keeps
love
it,
him.
He just keeps it private.
Polly didn't finish the count yesterday.
So you thought you could take a tenner?
I thought I'd finished the count.
Whoa. Pregnant. Don't do that.
Esme, I told you, stay off the snow till the baby's born.
It does go on.
Well, definitely does harm, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
If you feel cooped up, take a wagon, camp out by the ditch. It's all gonna change, isn't it?
John's got big plans.
John's a good guy. He cares about his girl.
I think I already know your weakness.
Oh,
Oh my
love.
god.
I can get a fuck whenever I want, love.
Why do we come to a bedroom for this? In your own house.
Where's he want to do it at?
Took the gun and ran?
We
fuck by the fire with the maid standing to attention and watching, huh? What can they do?
Give it here.
Nothing. There are no rules for you. Hmm?
Give me the fucking gun.
What is she doing?
She's wild.
What is she on right now?
Inside your head too, I can see that. Let the Duchess show you something.
Bro, what?
Took a very just dark turn.
Going crazy.
It's like a horror film now. Russian roulette?
Do not fucking do this. No. Look at me. Don't do this.
Fucking insane, bro. Fucking insane.
There was one in there.
Get to fucking bed. No!
I already called a maid.
Fucking.
She's crazy. She's fast.
Yeah, she's like teleporting over the house.
You see, you are afraid.
Jeez.
Tom.
Is he about to fold again?
Yeah.
Go back to bed, please. You go back to bed, please. This woman is drunk.
It's all right, sir. Should I pour whiskey? Yes,
No.
you will have whiskey. I will.
No.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Bro, this girl is insane.
I know your weakness, Tommy. It's freedom, madness, killing. I am the first one who understands you.
I'm so like, what is happening?
She just smacked the shit out of him.
What proof do you have that the priest is a spy?
I told you. I gave you my word.
Then kill him.
Got the all clear. Thomas. Thomas.
She's getting to him.
She's gone for a walk on the river.
The lady left, sir.
Left. How?
She took your car.
What?
She said she had your permission. She told David to go to the garage to get a new tyre for the Bentley. She said you could use that.
Dude, this girl's gonna drive him mad.
I don't think she's bad though. Do you?
I don't know. I don't think that's a good influence on him to be like, do whatever you want from now on. Like,
He knows that he's powerful.
that's a beautiful car. It's got wheels on it.
She gave him it.
Did a little swap ski.
Pink slips.
That Washington. Talkative, yeah? I was fucking working, alright? Yeah. She talks about her aunts coming up the stairs to have breakfast in the morning, which means it has to be in the building somewhere.
They're robbing them?
Their butler drinks at a pub called the Mason's Arms. Get to him, tell him who we are, offer him some money. If you get
They want to
around
rob
here.
them?
So
I thought the robbery was the tank, like the armored vehicles.
That's what they're supposed to sell.
They want to sell the cars. They want to rob all the jewels from the Russian family. What did he say? It was like 150,000 worth in jewels.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you were giving speeches off the back of a wagon, Paul.
I can't remember a fucking thing.
Blacked out.
She hung over.
We want to know about the robbery you're planning. Not the factory robbery. The other one.
John has a big mouth.
No. Arthur's got a big mouth. Arthur told Linda. Linda told me.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur?
So Arthur sells Linda everything, eh?
She's stolen his soul and taken it to a better place. The suburbs. And men are honest with their wives.
Arthur should be allowed to talk to
His wife?
yeah, like his girl about things, but yeah, Linda shouldn't just bring it up in conversation either.
Did you make progress last night?
She's an excellent source of information regarding the location of the merchandise.
Here we go. She stayed the night.
Tommy, just admit it. You hooked up with her and you enjoyed it. It was all for work.
Arthur.
You were correct not to talk over the phone.
Priest. Oh shit.
She
Bro.
said there was going to be a killing. A holy man.
Priest talking to other priests. He knows.
Well, Arthur will walk away from this with £30,000. We made a deal. And afterwards, you and Arthur can begin your new life.
One more last job, Linda.
It's the last job.
Did you say 30,000? Arthur agreed to a plan with a figure of 25. 25 from 150 is 125. A third of that is £41,000.
Damn, she's quick with it.
She's a smart woman.
She's like, you ain't robbing my man.
If it were
I've already
41,000,
told you. That'll be Arthur's decision. But I don't imagine he'll accept less than 41.
You negotiating for him? I respect Linda.
I imagine you have some plans for your 41,000.
Yes. California.
Callie? What?
We want to run a general store on an Indian mission.
Arthur Shelby as a missionary.
No. Arthur will run the store. I will teach in the school next to it.
She has it all planned out.
Sounds like a good life. Just wants the best for Arthur.
That's good.
We'll book a passage to the Panama Canal the day after the 41,000's paid to Arthur.
Did we agree 41,000?
I wonder how long it took to get to America on boat back then.
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
You think over a month?
Probably pretty close. Probably pretty close.
I think when men want sex, they become hilarious. Like a dog, when you pick up a lead, and he knows he's going for a walk.
May I respectfully point out that so far, you haven't even picked up the bloody lead.
Give my man a chance.
Flirt with me more.
There. That's the look.
Annie's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like her.
Tommy wants to kill that man so bad.
It's a setup.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like it.
You're caught, Tom. You're caught. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, they're getting him bad.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, what cracked?
What was that?
I think they were just pushing his face up against the wall and like his jaw or teeth.
Ow.
That was brutal.
Where are we?
Somewhere scary.
I heard about your plan to kill a holy man from a voice in the confessional.
Can you hear us? Grace. Shelby.
Grace.
I have a dinner appointment.
Hey, Shelby. Wake up.
Dude.
Boys front.
He's like on the brink of death right now. Chill.
Flashing information.
Fuck. He knows.
Oh.
Where am I?
Dude, he's leaking. The Oddfellows is that organization they're talking about, right? That has all the different names.
You explain to the Russians that you were mistaken about me, and you apologized to me in front of them. The threat on your sister was evidently not enough.
Oh God, what's next?
We will take your son. We can do it at any moment. We have people in your life.
Linda, bro. It's Linda.
Yeah, it could be Linda.
Tommy is taking an L. fat L.
Did John make a list?
Speak clearer, Tom.
I said, did John make a list?
John boy! John!
Right.
Gypsies and kid only. Yeah.
Good.
Bro.
We're going into emergency mode.
And I need you to speak to one of your comrades and get me a meeting with someone from the Soviet embassy. Tonight.
What? Oh.
The what? The Ritz?
I think that's what it said.
Wine, Tatiana?
A little.
bad, Carol.
Oh, Tommy's on the snow.
Little pick me up.
Dude can barely stand up straight.
I've come here to apologise.
I have already explained that you now realize that your absurd allegation against me was false.
Not false.
And that now, once again, our plan is back on track.
Dude needs to go to a doctor,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my God, I'm heartily sorry for having
Instead of God, say my name.
Whoa.
I firmly resolved to this with the help of your grace to sin no more and to avoid all the occasions of sin.
Dude basically just has Tommy on his knees right now in front of everyone.
Oh my God, Tommy.
Are they?
Yeah?
Do you have cocaine?
No.
Oh, fuck.
He's lost. He's lost it.
They want you to stop the robbery. They want you to commit a violent act on British soil.
Tommy, do you want water?
A violent act on British.
He can't even talk.
The consul wants to know who you are.
He's Tommy Shelby. You can take his word.
Oh my god, dude. We've been bamboozled.
Yeah, he is so freaking in pain. What's wrong with him? Like a broken jaw or something?
I think I'm broken everything.
What's wrong with the nostril lighter?
Definitely has some kind of fever.
Oh. Okay, that's what cracked.
I think I might have hemorrhage.
Oh.
I had to go on quick because I can't see. I can't fucking see.
Oh my god, bro.
Ah.
How has he even been
Cocaine.
doing it? Yeah, it's the cocaine. Yeah, that's the answer.
Action for you, Dad.
Oh, wow.
I can see.
That's crazy. He's dying. He sees his dead dad right now.
Oh my gosh, that was probably my favorite episode of the show. That one was nasty, nasty work. I mean, this priest is definitely a very good villain right now. I don't like him at all, and low-key, Paul's kind of gave up Tommy there with the confession. Just really not her fault. I don't know. It's all crazy. Tommy was going through it there at the end. I think the Duchess knew. I think the Duchess is probably still thinks that the priest is bad. I don't know if they all are convinced by Tommy's apology, considering what he made him do there and the way he looked. He was quite literally dying because of the priest. Obviously, Tommy talked to those guys at the end and let them know, and now we're all on about it, and it's going nuts.
Yeah, I guess like their whole idea of the plan or like what was going on was incorrect. They want, like, the people want the Soviets to know about this robbery of the armored cars so they can stop it. Like he was saying, because then if they do stop it and cause like a violent act, it'll like cut the ties with the British and Russian relations or government, and that's what they want for some reason. I'm not too sure exactly why. It was all kind of falling in like they were kind of like helping it happen, I believe. And now he did contact the Russians or the Soviets and told them what's happening so they don't stop the robbery, I believe. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen actually with everything. I doubt they still want to go to, like, we found out the Shelbys wanted to rob the Duchess, the Grand Duchess's, like, under their house where all the jewels are kept. I don't know if they still want to do that or not, but yeah, I just feel like Tommy has gotten everyone into too much shit. Like, he thinks, I don't know, I feel like he's like a small fish now in like a huge ocean. He's so used to being like the top dog, and now he's really getting humbled. And I mean, they're making threats on him and his family, like, and he's just not really even telling anyone up until this point of like what he's doing. I don't think he mentioned to a single person. I think they knew he was going to kill. Yeah, they knew he was going to kill the priest, but like he just went and did it by himself. Like it's just not. He's just not acting. How he's acted the whole time, but like just not a smart thing to do. Like putting everyone's life in jeopardy. I mean, his wife just died. Like because of it was Johnny, obviously, but just because of things that they do. And I don't know. I'm Team Arthur right now. Like get the hell out of this country. Go live a peaceful life with your wife and child. So. Yeah, Tommy's just off one.
Yeah, I mean, the whole beginning of this episode, Tommy just was spending the evening with the Duchess, and I mean, just not what I was expecting to happen. She just kind of went crazy there for a bit, but Tommy was able to get good information out of her that's hopefully will help them for that robbery that they planned on doing. But yeah, the Peaky Blinders ladies went on strike this episode as well. They got motivated by Linda and the other woman, Jessie Eden, to like go on strike for, I think it was like all the women in Birmingham or whatever, all the oppressed workers. And Tommy, I don't think he liked that very much just because it came from Linda, and I think he's just had a problem with Linda ever since she got introduced. I mean, we all agree that she's very good for Arthur, and Arthur deserves to settle down and just be happy with his family and his unborn child. But Tommy still needs Arthur. The night business is not over yet. And then the other brother, John, he had a little conversation with Esme this episode about how frustrated she is with their current situation. She feels like cooped up, and he was talking about, you know, their future and how he plans on buying this house for her and all their kids to live in. And it just sounds like both of the brothers definitely want to move on from the night business. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much it for this episode. If you have been liking all the Peaky Blinders reactions, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in our description as well. We have our Patreon, Discord, all of our social medias, our second channel, and our P.O. Box. Make sure to check all those out. With all that being said, we'll see you next time for Peaky Blinders Season 3, Episode 5. Peace out.